Hey guys, Ala Esther Levy here, and it's such a beautiful day out today that I decided to do today's EQ Daily Thought from my favorite nature spot. It's a beautiful lake, and it's just so lovely here, but because of the noise that comes around sometimes, I decided to stay in the car. So anyway, I hope you don't mind. So let's get into it. So today's EQ tip is all about what does money, dollars, finances, career, and all of this have to do with EQ, Esther? Well, here's what it has to do with. Everything. So let's explore. As you see in the description below, I explained to you an experience that I just recently had at a very large printing and, other items. It's a large chain. It's a corporate chain, and they do printing, they do other type of products, they sell electronics and things like that. I'm not going to put them on blast because there's just no reason for it right now, but anyway, let's just say they're a fairly large company. And how you doing, guys? My Aunt Julie and Vanessa, how are you? Thank you for watching. And so I went into the store to make some copies because, as you guys all know, I have a class coming up this Sunday, and this video is really to explain more of why these tools that I'm so passionate about, emotional intelligence tools, are so powerful and how they link to our finances. So anyway, I walked into the store to make copies for the class, and the minute I got into the store there, the young woman that was at the counter helping people was, she was in a mood. You could tell that she was tired. It was about, let's say, 1 o'clock in the afternoon or maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and she looked really tired, but she was doing her thing. So she's helping the people, and it was my turn. I do a lot of people watching. I don't know if you're like that, but I do a lot of people watching. And so I do that because I want to get to know the person of who I'm going to be dealing with in just a moment, right? So I'm watching her, and as it came to be my turn, I smiled, and I was like, how are you today? And, thank you for, servicing me. And she didn't crack a smile for nothing. And I was like, okay. So we just kept it moving, and I continued to tell her what I needed. And within maybe a minute, she proceeds to tell me, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. So, okay, I'm sitting here trying to get my things done. And, when someone tells you that, usually the human response is to, entertain the individual, kind of make them feel better, do whatever you need to do to just kind of make them smile. Maybe she's having a bad day. Maybe we can help her along with that. Okay, that's fine. So I was very patient. I told her, go ahead and take your time. I have time. It's okay. I'm not in a hurry. You can, do what you have to do. And every few minutes, she was huffing and puffing and just having a really hard time. And so eventually, after this went on for about a half an hour to 45 minutes, because now she was making all kinds of mistakes. She messed up my order several times. She made more copies than she was supposed to because she made a mistake. So now she's costing the company probably more than $70, and this was just my order. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Hey Stephanie, hey Jenny. And as she proceeded, she just kept making these mistakes. And, eventually I noticed that she was making mistakes with other people's orders as well. So at this point, I was there, like I said, 30 to 45 minutes, and she had probably already cost the company about, I would say, several $100s between all the mistakes that she had made between mine and the other customers. Not to mention her attitude continued to be huffing and puffing and complaining, and just really, it was just, really, really atrocious. And I understand, because look, it's tough working on your feet all day. It's tough working in a retail environment. You have a lot of demands on you. And so that's why I try to practice one of the EQ tools of patience, right? And I really did try my best to help support her in the process. But at this point, it was very clear to see that this individual's EQ was very low. She was just, disconnected, disinterested, was not bought into what she was doing there, had no purpose, nothing. She just wanted to get the heck out of there. And as I mentioned in my text, I go there often. And so I had already spoken to the manager of this store several times and explained to him, the scenario that goes on here. Maybe the staff is he's understaffed and he needs to get more staff. Maybe he could speak to the staff and let them know that there is a way to do customer service, right? And so we've had this conversation repeatedly, and unfortunately, nothing ever got fixed. So like I mentioned, at this point, it is time to call corporate and to get this company involved in what's going on at their store. So, I wanted to share with you basically the employee's standpoint here and the employer's standpoint here. So the employee's responsibility here is to take ownership of her EQ. And this is where the class that we will be doing this weekend will give you the tools to do that. It will show you what is EQ, why is it important, emotional intelligence, emotional quotient, why is it important, why is it going to affect every area in your life, whether it is financial or health or interpersonal or self-actualization, whatever it is that you are looking to confront or deal with, or you may not even know that you are having these issues, okay? So, that's the part that is so difficult, because we may not even know that we're not aware. We don't know what we don't know. And so I like to use the example of the medical medium, which is very big on celery juicing. He says, wherever you are in your health today, just add celery juice and it will move you forward. And so that is my passion, is to tell you that wherever you are in your results, in your life, okay, just add a little bit of EIEQ and it'll move you forward. So it's not, you don't need to freak it. And that's what this is going to do. That's why this class is so... Sorry about that, guys. So, if you're having a little bit of difficulty in your life and you are wanting to move the needle forward just a little bit, you will be able to do that. You will be able to be exposed to tools. There will be 57 tools, modalities that I have gathered over the past 2 decades in my personal journey and in because I watch and observe others. I don't just take my own life as an example. I watch other people, I watch movies, I watch life, I watch nature. I watch every little thing I can in order to learn, so that I can bring the energy of transformation to this world. That is my passion. That is my purpose here and my mission. And I feel like that is really my divine gift here. So, I put these tools together, and these are the tools that we will be exploring together, and we will be diving deep. In addition, we will also be doing an assessment so that you can determine your personal EIEQ, and then we will have a strategy session on how to move forward from where you are today. So you will actually get the score of where you are today. So anyhow, at the end of the conversation, just so you know the conclusion of my experience, at the end of that whole scenario, after she made all of these different mistakes and we were done and I thought we had cleared everything up, she gave me pretty much another attitude because I asked her a couple more things or whatever. So basically, she, the store was closing, and she helped me exit as she gave me another attitude. So I left, I went home, and when I went through all the job, the printing job, I found more mistakes. So I had to go back. So let's just say that the experience was a doozy. And like I said, she probably cost the company quite a bit of money between me and the other customers that she served that day. And so what I can say to you is that if you're an employer, please invest in this work, and you can contact me about that, and we can come to your company and we can help you with that. We could do a training, we could do a class, whatever it is that you need, we can help you with that. But also, if you're an individual and you are finding that your results are not where you would like them to be, or you would just like to move along just a little bit, because at the end of the day, life is really one step at a time. I promise you, life is one step at a time. So if you are looking for that, please join us. This is a registration only class. The copies are made. I have 3 spots left. And if you want to be a part of this journey, go ahead and register today. The link is below. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer anything that you would like to discuss before the class. But please hurry, because registration does close the 21st. Okay? So, again, I hope this gave you an understanding of why really working on our awareness and learning how to manage it, and then using the various tools that are available to continue to raise our emotional intelligence, I hope you understand why it's all connected, because it is all connected. You are costing yourself money, you are costing your employer money, and you as an employer are losing money, and you're losing a lot of time, because now you're going to have to replace that person. If you eventually fire them, you have to retrain. So at the end of the day, you're losing money. You're losing time, you're losing money, and it's all connected, okay? And this was just a topic about money. Imagine all the other stuff that we are losing, and we are wasting time, okay, when we are not addressing this. Hey, Justin, thanks for the like. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, guys. I'm always here to support you with your EIEQ. And please watch us on Monday. We're going to have a great guest coming on. And then again, if you're interested about the class on Sunday, please reach out and please register below. Okay? So here we go with our quote. So if you know it, you do it on your end. So the more you know and understand yourself, the more the world will know and understand you too. And remember, what's the best that can happen? Okay, guys, take care.